Ladles and jelly spoons, welcome back to Badgerworks. Today, this. Yes, we're building another Games Workshop thing. So, let's get on with it. Right, so this is, what is it, child?
It's a Terrorgeist.
A Terrorgeist, apparently. My daughter's here, by the way. So hello, Katie.
Hello, Katie.
Anyway, so this is something that... Did your brother buy this for you?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you may recall, the astute among you, that we built the, whatever that, Hell Pit Abomination. Well, this is a similar kind of thing. So, let's have a look at it. I should also mention, while I'm taking this out of the box, that it is currently 8:30 on a Sunday evening. And we may have left this a bit late, but someone's in a hurry.
Yeah.
But anyway. So yeah, we'll have a quick look at the plans and that. So this has various variations. So you can just do the Terrorgeist on its own. There is also an abhorrent ghoul king, apparently. You can also make it as a zombie dragon. You can also have the ghoul king on his own. Now you said you wanted to try and make it so that you can put him on and take him off.
Yeah.
Well, we'll try that. We'll see how that goes. And I think there's some other variations as well. Oh yeah, so you can do the Ghoul King on the Zombie Dragon, and there's also a Vampire Lord on the Zombie Dragon, Soul Blight apparently. But there you go. So I'm anticipating this is going to go much the same as the last one did. So the actual beastie itself is only 2 frames this time, which is nice.
It looks worse than it actually is.
The one thing I find with a lot of these things, there's a lot of mould lines on them. It's like this here, I don't know if you can see it, but like all around these, there's lots of mould lines, which I'm not particularly happy about. Because if we were to actually try and clean all this, it would take hours. So anyway, yeah, that's how much that's going. That's the base for it. You can see the base is quite a significant size. This is quite a big thing. And then there's also another smaller base for the what's he called, abhorrent king to go on. So I suggest that what we do is I'll cut the bits out and you can stick them together. And if you're lucky, I'll let you use my dangerous glue. You want to use my dangerous glue?
No.
Why not?
I don't like no.
It's only an industrial solvent. You'll be all right.
I don't know.
Well, you're going to, and that's the end of it, because otherwise there's no point. All right, let's make a start on this. Let's put that there for a minute. And
oh, do I get to sit in your chair?
yes, you get to sit in the chair and you get to use the dangerous glue, the methyl ethyl ketone. Don't get it on your fingers. Don't drink it. Right, sit down, child. I will retrieve the relevant bits. Right. Okay, let's see what we have here. So we want number 1, which is this bit here. So there's quite the collection of things you have now, child, isn't there?
Hmm?
With your flesh eater's court or whatever it's called.
Yeah.
The question is, are you planning on doing any wargaming?
Nope. It all looks too confusing for me.
Well, right, I'm going to have to clean that up a bit anyway. Just talk about yourselves for a minute.
Use in well-ventilated area.
Well, you are in a well-ventilated area.
Age 14 years and above.
Yeah, well that's for the glue. That's not glue, that's solvent.
Oh.
But it's a similar kind of thing.
Danger, extremely flammable, vapors, harmful. Tasty.
Yeah, you'll be alright. If it was that dangerous, I wouldn't let you use it.
Oh, thanks.
Well, right, that's that bit. And we want piece number 3 and piece number 4. Wait, what? Why are there 2 piece number 4s? That makes no sense.
What?
Well, look, here, that says piece number 4, that says piece number 3, and that says piece number 4. So you've got 2 number 4s. That's marvellous.
Oh, it might be. Sometimes they do a really annoying thing where there might be.
Well,
it might be. Oh yeah.
So is it piece number 4 on 2 frames?
Well, this is number 3.
Yeah, well that's what we want. Oh, so I see what they've. Oh, really? So
Wait.
they've numbered it from 1 upwards on both frames.
I don't know. I can't see a number 4 on there.
Yeah, you see, I think that's a misprint. I think that's piece number 2 because it's that piece there.
Probably.
So yeah, if you're building one of these are the 2 bits you want, but it's piece number 3 and that's piece number 2. So I think that's a misprint in the instructions.
Probably.
But we'll worry about that in a second. Right. So you want that bit.
Mm-hmm.
Now, oh hang on. Has that got a big bit? Oh, good grief.
This has.
What? Yeah, I know. Well, this is the trouble with these things, is they don't. I say they have these nasty mould lines on them, which really you should clean up. But impatient child. Impatient child is impatient.
Patience is the key to happiness.
There you go. You heard that here first. That'll be on a T-shirt soon. Yeah, so as you can imagine, this is all being done slightly haphazard because somebody literally just turned up and said, I want to build this. So we're apparently building this. Right, so... Oh, I couldn't stand the whining, quite frankly. How does that go that way around or that way around? Right, it goes that way around. Right, so how this stuff works... It's just like any other glue. Put the 2 pieces together and just touch the brush on the joint, and the glue will just wick into the joint using capillary action. You know what capillary action is, don't you, child?
Mm.
We'll take that as a no then, shall we?
Also,
You've learnt about veins and things at school, haven't you?
Oh yeah.
Well, what's a capillary vein?
It's the one.
It's the little ones, isn't it?
Yeah.
So it's like here, you see, where these pieces don't particularly go together very well, you can put the glue on, and because it melts it, you can just press them together, and you see the gaps have all disappeared.
Mm.
Right, anyway, let me get these other bits off and you can stick those on. Right, so that's piece number 3.
Which go on the side?
Hang on. Let me get this bit off. Right, that's piece number 2. So what you want to do
Like so.
now, oh no, they haven't done it that way. Well, they kind of have. So yeah, like that. So that goes on like that. So hold it in place and just touch the tip of the brush to the joint. Get some more glue and just go all the way around it. 5, 6 and 7. Nail here. Right, and then just press it together for a few seconds and it will stay. That'll probably do. Alright, let's have a look. Yeah, that's fine. Now do the other one. Put that one on the other side. After a roaring start.
I see.
I should mention, actually, seeing as we've done a couple of these now, to the viewers at home. I don't know if any of you are actually interested in this stuff or not, but do feel free to leave a comment if you are enjoying our foray into the weird world of Warhammer. Because I dare say there's going to be more of it to come. What we might do at some point is, because the kids have been painting these quite successfully actually, I'm actually planning on doing a little thing on, I don't know if it'll be on TikTok or somewhere, but just a little demonstration of, well, not demonstration, a showcase, shall we say, of what they've painted so far, because they've actually done quite a good job, all things considered.
It's not going on TikTok. It's too good for TikTok.
My daughter is not a fan of TikTok. Why don't you like TikTok, child?
No, because it burns your brain cells.
There you go, you heard it here first, folks. It burns your brain cells. Right, where is piece number 7? That is the question of the hour. Because I can't see it on either of these frames.
Has this gone here?
Well, it goes on over the top of... Have you got it the right way around?
Yeah.
I think it has, yeah.
I assume these little blocks are supposed to go into these little holes, but they won't fit into these little holes right here.
Right, let's have a look. The plans on these things are not great, to be fair. Oh. Yeah, that doesn't really go together very well, does it? Is that the right one? Are you sure?
Yeah.
Sure it's not this one?
Dunno.
Which way around does it go? No, it does go with those shoulder blade things to the front. See, I think what's meant to happen is these blocks here are supposed to go into those. You see, you've got 2 holes there, and then you've got these block things underneath, and I think they're supposed to go like that. But that doesn't seem... Oh, hang on, is that meant... Oh, no, no, wait, hang on, I think we're putting it in the wrong place. See, I think that... Right, okay, I see it now. So, yeah, it's not that one and that one, it's that one and that one.
Oh.
So it goes a bit further back. So it goes like that, there you go. Like that, you see, that is going to be so much fun to paint. Still, I'm not painting it, so what do I care?
I don't know, there's actually a thing on the front that says there's a little thingy that tells you if you're supposed to paint it before you assemble it.
Oh, well, you probably are, but hey, that sounds like you need to have patience to do that. And
No.
oh, there's number 7.
It's, yeah, there, paint before assembly.
Oh, no, but that's just like a standard part of the instructions.
Oh, okay.
Oh, if I don't drop this, it'll be a miracle. Ah.
Oh,
Right, you need that bit as well.
tiny.
8 and 9.
What's the-
8 and 9. Is that's those pieces there?
so bony.
Huh?
Why does it have to be so bony?
Well, because it's a terror thing. Whatever it is.
Yeah, but doesn't mean it has to be bony.
Right, that's number 8.
Oh no. Oh dear.
Are you winning, child?
No.
Is it all going a bit Pete Tong?
Yes.
That's number 9.
Also, what does abhorrent mean?
Abhorrent? Well,
Yeah.
if something's abhorrent, it means that it's unlikable.
Oh.
Right, stick the other side on. And it should meet up underneath somehow. So what you've got to do is take this piece here and that piece, but I'd glue that on first, but this piece goes on in between those ribs. So where those two ribs are there, that goes on there. So if you glue that bit on first. You have to soak it, blimey. Let's have a look. Right, and don't forget to glue this bit as well.
I was getting to that bit.
Well, I'm sure you were. That's going to be awkward. Right. Okay, now what you've got to do is get that bit in there with the spiky bit facing out. Hopefully it should kind of pop into place, and then you can just put some glue on it to hold it.
Build a Terrorgeist, they said. It'd be fun, they said.
Well, you started it. You went in. I think you might put that upside down.
What? No.
Because it's supposed to point in the same direction as that spike there underneath it. So... Well, I'm just saying. Your job's worth doing.
Sure it is.
There you go. Right, just a little tap of glue on each side. There you go. Right, put that to one side. Because apparently we've ticked that one off. A bit like you ticked me off. Right, now we've got to build his head. So,
Make sure we get the right head bits.
well, it says Terrorgeist. That's what you want, isn't it? Terrorgeist.
Yeah.
Right, okay. Right, where's his head?
It's those two bits, I'm pretty sure. Over there.
So it's 15, 16,
God.
and it doesn't actually tell you what that bit is. That's hilarious, but I'm assuming it's 43, which is not actually... So here's another thing, right? So we build the head, it says you need 15, 16, 17, and then this bit, but it doesn't have a number on it.
Nope.
Which is helpful, but by a process of elimination, I'm guessing it's piece number 43, which is this piece here. So, but yeah, it's I'm not massively impressed with some of these things, the way they've done it, but still, God, that is a big lump of plastic holding that on.
What are these two bits?
Oh yeah, we've got those bits. That's 8 and 9, they go on the sides. Here, let me put that down there, and you can get those. So they go on along the sides of his spine. So you've got piece number 9 there in your hand. So 9 goes on this side,
finished. We haven't ticked it off. God, you got me all excited for nothing there.
Just you. 15 and 16. God, this has got a lot of contact points on it. I can't remember what the other bit was. 17. Right, where's that? 17. I can see 16. I can see 18. Can't see 17. See 18 and 19.
No, because 17's on here.
I was going to say, is it on that one?
Go on. Can't they just come pre-made?
Well, you probably could. I'm sure someone would be quite happy to sell you one. They've already. Here's one I prepared earlier.
Yeah, but they're like expensive.
Well, there you go.
Why are these things so expensive in the first place? It's just little bits of plastic.
Yeah, but there's a little bit more to it than that, child.
What do you mean?
Well, the plastic is not the expensive bit. The expensive bit, because these are injection moulded. Do you know what injection moulding is, child?
I assume you get a mould and you inject it with whatever you...
So basically, injection
Yeah.
moulding is where you take a mould. Usually, in the case of injection moulding, it's usually a metal mould, and you clamp the two halves together, and you take a piece of plastic, which incidentally, so this thing here that all the bits are on, do you know what that's called?
No.
Because everyone calls it a sprue. It's not a sprue, it's a frame or a runner. The sprue is actually the billet of plastic, like a big stick of plastic, and what you do is you heat the mould up and then you push with a machine the sprue into the mould, and it heats up and it melts and the plastic goes into the mould, and because you're forcing it in under pressure, it basically fills up all the mould. And then you wait until all the bits have cooled down sufficiently, and then you pop it out the mould, usually by means of little gadgets called ejector pins, which is why, for example, I don't know if you can see any on here, so these bits on here, all these little divots here, those are where the ejector pins push that out of the mould, right?
I see.
So the sprue, as I said, is the bit that actually, the plastic that goes in, but people refer to these as sprues, and it's one of these things where it's got to the point nowadays where language evolves, and so you are more than welcome to refer to it as a sprue if you wish, but technically it's a frame or a runner. And the sprue, as I say, is the bit of plastic that gets pushed into the mould.
Cool, is that his tongue?
Huh? Yes, that's his tongue. The reason why these are so expensive is not the plastic, it's the mould, because you have to make that mould. So someone has to design it, and then it has to be machined to basically create that and all of these pieces, and that is very, very, very expensive. I mean, I've not had to have anything to do with mould making for many, many years in this regard, but I can tell you now, injection moulds are not cheap. And so when it comes to making anything like this, the expensive bit is making the mould. Actually, once you've got the mould and you start churning bits out of it, that's cheap as chips. Right, can you see what you're doing there?
No.
Oh, good grief. Well, I think you're holding it the wrong way up for a start.
What?
go right. Okay, so
Yeah, it goes like that.
no, it goes like that. Is that the right? Wait a minute, is that the right bit?
No, it doesn't. It goes the other way around.
Hang on, what is that?
Unless you've got the bit for the.
No, because look, because that's got the tongue.
Yeah, it'll go up that way though.
It does go that way. Okay, fair enough. Right, so let's see how this fits together. Right, I think that is meant to go something like that, ish, because his tongue comes out of his mouth. So how on earth is this supposed to go together? Right, hang on. Let's just pop these two bits together first.
The head fits together pretty easy because it's got little pins in it.
Yeah, I know. That's what I mean. So we can get those two bits together, and then try and figure out how that goes. Oh dear, this makes. Hang on a minute. Is that the right bit for this one, or is this for the other one? Oh, hang on, what's this one? Maybe it's this bit here. Oh. We might be using the wrong bit.
Wait, let me. Oh yeah, because that one like bends.
Because that's number 4. Yeah.
Straight.
Okay, right. We're using the wrong bit. That must be for the
Zombie dragon.
The zombie dragon has a different head. Right. Where are the clippers now?
Great instructions, these.
Well, as I say, it doesn't even have the number on it. So apparently it's piece number 14 for the Terrorgeist, and then 16 is for the zombie dragon. Yeah, see, this tongue's a lot thinner. So what have you been doing at school, child? Usually you have all kinds of tales of your school life.
Well.
Right.
Well, actually, I haven't been in for 2 days because I was ill.
Oh, that's true, yeah.
Maths test-itis.
Did you have a maths test and you didn't go in because you were sick?
And a Spanish test.
Oh.
No, I was actually sick. She was
actually ill, we'll give her that.
But I did miss a Spanish and a maths test.
Well.
Which was lucky.
It's not lucky, child. This is your education we're talking about here.
I'm not
right,
doing Spanish.
try that again.
I'm doing French. I don't like Spanish.
Qu'est-ce que c'est?
No.
Qu'est-ce qui se passe? That's the only thing you need to know in French. Right, if you look at the inside of his mouth, you see, look where, there, you see those little ridges there? They have to line up with there somewhere. So find out where that lines up, and that's where it will go. Right, well, the camera stopped recording there for a minute. Well done for spotting that, child.
That's what I'm doing. I'm paranoid about it now. So every 10 seconds I have to look up and make sure it's still recording. God.
Right, hang on. Look, here when you're doing this, because you've got to stick the rest of it in. So what you can do is you get some in his mouth.
Oh yeah, all about it.
And that will also help. You can get some in around his tongue as well. And that will hold all that together. And like I say, if you just give it a little squeeze, because you've still got a bit of a gap there. So just close it up a bit more, like that. Right, stick that bit on. There are tweezers here if you need them. I've got some pointier tweezers as well if you want pointier tweezers. If that will help.
No, I think we'll. That does not fit in there very well. Guess I'm putting it in there wrong.
No, I think that's right. Well, here, look, what you do is, now you've got it in there, get some glue on it, all the way round. Just be careful you don't put your finger on where you've glued it, because otherwise you'll end up with a big fingerprint on it. That'll do. Let's have a look.
Great gap there.
Let's have a look.
I think it's too bent.
Right, okay, so like I say, you get, it's because it's hitting at the back here.
Oh, yeah.
So, same thing, you basically just apply copious quantities of glue and then just push. And you see that gap close up? Because basically that's how this glue works. It melts the plastic. And so if you have situations...
Will it melt your fingers?
It won't do your skin a lot of good. But I mean, for what we're doing here, it doesn't really matter. So yeah, this piece really doesn't fit very well. But if we push it in the right direction, it should close up relatively well. Right, I think that's probably about as good as it's going to get. Kind of looks like a bat, doesn't it?
I think it's supposed to.
Yeah. Right, and then you need to stick his head onto that. So again, you'll probably find that probably won't fit terrifically well, but we can finagle it on with some glue.
What does finagle mean?
Well, what you're doing now, you're finagling, manoeuvring it into position. So yeah, so just hold it like that and try and keep it under the camera somewhere.
Okay.
More glue than that, child.
Can't hold it together and glue it at the same time.
Of course you can. It'd be daft. Right, what are those next bits? 18 and 19. Right, that's 18. You winning?
No, not really.
That's 19. Would you like some assistance?
Yes.
Oh, well, you hold it there. Just hold it. Right. Push it together.
I am.
Alright, let's have a look. Oh no, it's going together. Again, you see the gap closing up?
Mm.
Oh, it's difficult to get hold of this with a bit that's not going to snap off if I press it too hard.
Yeah, most of these are like that.
Yeah, well. Right, so that's 19. And that is 18. Oh, wherever it's gone, there it is. So they go on back of his head apparently, somewhere.
Apparently.
Yeah, I was going to say, I think that's meant to go in behind that shoulder blade thing. Well, that's fun.
I have a dreadful feeling you're supposed to put this in before you glue the head on.
No, because otherwise it wouldn't say that in instructions, because that glues the head on. So you look, you glue the head on and then you glue those bits on. Which is not to say the instructions are correct, of course.
Just might be.
It is the right way around, yes. See, this is what finagling is, child, is getting that bit in there. Bit of brute force and ignorance. So I said to your brother when he was building his, what do you do if it won't fit?
Brute force and ignorance.
Brute force and ignorance, yes. Right, can I make a suggestion?
Yeah.
Let me get in there for a minute, I'll show you. I'm not saying this is going to work, but... Oh, what's the matter with you? Great, now the other one's turned up. Say hello, Michael.
Hello, Michael.
Oh,
God.
is this turning into like a family show now? It's just like every time I come up here, you two turn up.
Oh, tablescape, tablescape, tablescape.
What?
I thought you were meant to be doing this.
Well, I
No,
am,
well,
but
she's kind of
this is-
struggling with this bit.
Wow.
Put the front in first, and then... Right, let's have a look, because it's got to go in...
It's breathing on me. Your eyebrows are cracked.
What?
What's wrong?
There's a bit of plastic here which is not helping.
Where's-
Let's get rid of that. Because we've had this before with these things. It was like that other... What was that other thing you got where we had to hack big lumps of it off to make it fit together?
Can't remember what it's called.
The Vargolf.
Yeah, that thing. Right, so that goes in there under his...
Get in the door.
ear. Oh, good grief. Right, and then...
It is fun.
Yeah, isn't it? What are you doing?
I have no idea.
I'm going to come stand over this side.
These are the joys of having children.
Yeah, tell me about it. Right, we're getting there. Right, now this is where the brute force and ignorance comes in, because we've got to get that underneath that rib. So,
Hit it with a hammer, poke it with a stick and make angry.
we just do that, you see.
That sounded good.
Brute force and ignorance, you see. And doesn't even need glue on it, but we'll put some on so that we can melt it all together. How much... Oh, no, it's all right. I was just wondering if I needed to put any more glue in this thing yet.
The forbidden water.
Yeah.
No.
Well, that's why it's forbidden.
Wedge a load in down here, and that will help it all melt into the back of his head. Right. There we go. Get in there. Right. Think you can manage the other one? This is going to be absolutely
Yeah, I
horrendous to
think
paint. You know
so.
that, right?
Haha.
Well-
I was painting it.
Because you've got all these fluffy bits here, and then you've got all this stuff under here, and then you've got all that stuff in there, and then all this stuff in here that we're about to cover up. We haven't put his legs on yet.
You wanted it.
I'll show you an easy way to paint this when you're done. Same way I told you to paint the other thing. Right, actually that reminds me, while he's here, who wants to watch my son paint that, what was it called?
The Hell Pit Abomination.
That thing, yeah. The big rat thing.
It's a very difficult name.
Well, I can't remember it. I'm old and easily bewildered.
Same.
I don't see why they couldn't have given it a one-word name, but you know.
Well, they have the abomination. Right. Oh, you're going to be right in the way now, aren't you?
Oh, you should name it Bob.
I'll go stand further over here.
Sit over there.
No?
Well, you could go and stand over there, couldn't you?
Well, I could, but she was standing over there.
Well, she's not. Pass my drink over, child.
Oh God.
Oh. It'd probably help if I got rid of some of this rubbish. Well, no, it's because it's all got to go down to the recycling.
Really light. Okay.
No, they say they're just empty boxes. I just haven't had a chance to have them out yet. Right, so put the front in first, and then finagle it behind the shoulder blade, and then brute force and ignorance.
Mm.
You know, you said this was going to be really quick. We've been at this for about 45 minutes already.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it would just be a couple bits.
Oh, but she,
Yeah,
but
you
she
just thought it'd be a couple of bits of plastic. Right, let's have a look. You're getting there. You're nearly there. I think you've pretty much got that. Right, so whop some glue on it, and then that'll all. You can push it all together.
Has she mentioned my suggestion yet?
What?
Well, what you do quite a lot with these is because it's got the rider who can alternatively be done as a separate thing.
She has mentioned your
She did already
suggestion.
mention
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, we'll try that. We'll
Put a
see
little
what
pin in his foot so he can be on either.
Yeah, let's have a look. You've still got a big gap there, child. You need to get
Yeah.
glue down at the front there, in that where it joins the back of his head, because that's what's stopping it. More than that.
Got quite a lot of ear on it.
Yeah.
I think it's
Right,
supposedly
look.
a bat thing.
When you put this glue on, like I said, you need to cover it. Every point of contact. So you need to go all along here.
No, you did that.
Well, I can't see it, so therefore it didn't happen. It's like when you cover your eyes, it turns you invisible.
Right.
I see.
It's true. Ask any child. See, now you're invisible. No one can see you now. Right, and then we'll just shove that in there like that. In fact, I'll tell you what we might do. Where have they all gone? Where, oh where has my little dog gone?
You don't have a little dog.
No, I don't. We're not getting a dog. Do you know why we're not getting a dog, Dad? Do you remember why we're not getting a dog?
Because who would end up walking it when it needed walking? Was that it? Like, do with that?
It would be, yes, because we all know it would be. Who would it be?
Mother.
Yes. And your mother doesn't want to pick up dog poo, and I don't want to pick up dog poo, and you two certainly won't do it. So that's why we're not getting a dog.
I mean, it wouldn't be as bad as the snake.
Well, you don't clean out the snake anyway. Your
I
mother
do
does
clean
it.
out the snake.
Shit, right. All right, we'll leave that for now, and we'll do some more of this tomorrow.
Really? Oh,
Well,
you
yes,
got
because
it.
it's 9:15.
Oh. Wow.
So, you know, we'll be back.
To be continued.
Exactly. What?
What?
Can you not do that with it? Is it not that much solvent?
Do what with it?
Dissolve a body? Is it not? Is it not solvent?
Why
enough
are
for
you
that?
talking about dissolving bodies?
Well, if you got a 55-gallon drum of solvent, then presumably you could. And then
Sheet dipping.
I'm worried about you.
Like-
Can we get on with the dragon,
that's-
please?
They did that in Breaking Bad.
Yeah, and if you remember, the bathtub fell through the floor because he used the wrong stuff.
Because he didn't use the wrong stuff. He wasn't meant to do it in the bathtub. He specifically told him to get the certain type of bucket to do it in. but he
Well,
didn't
yes, this
get
is
the
why
bucket.
certain acids react differently to certain materials. This is why you find most acids come in either glass or plastic containers.
This getting left in.
I'd rather. Can we just get on, please? Because how we've suddenly got onto the subject of dissolving bodies in vats of solvent is something of a mystery.
Well, I don't know. What else would you do with a 55?
Right, I
gallon?
need 26, 30, 22 and 31.
Right, let me have a look.
Those ones.
Right, I think they're on here.
They're on 2B.
Where did I put those?
His wings or one big bit then?
Yep. Right, what do you want? What?
30, 26, 31, 22.
Right.
What you could do for us, wings, you could cut out individual bits for them, and then you could give them like little cloth wings, and you could pose it.
Why would I want to do that when I can just stick those ones on?
I don't know. Where's your sense of adventure?
Right, that's 31.
Ran away in
So,
fear.
so you can stick that on. 26. It's the next day, by the way, folks, because it started getting a bit late last night and we were forced to interrupt proceedings. Although I still seem to have both offspring for some reason.
Hello.
One of whom should be in doing his homework.
Yeah. I've done my homework.
Don't be a creep, child.
Yeah.
What?
Don't be a creep.
What?
You heard.
How does this? What?
You're putting it on the wrong side for a start.
Have I?
How do you not know how bones go together? I thought you wanted to be an ornithologist.
Yeah, but that ain't about bones.
That's about bones.
No, it's
Birds
about
have bones.
22. Where's 22?
What happens if you have to put the bones back in a bird? What are you going to do?
What?
Oh, that's the vet's job.
Right.
Bones back in a bird? What are you babbling about, boy?
Well, she should know how the bones work, because she's a bird person.
Not seeing.
Yeah, that's not... Stop.
Oh, there it is. Then. Well, it goes. Look, it goes in that hole there.
What
Look
about
at the
this
plan.
one?
It goes in the same one on the other side.
What about this one?
Oh, hang on a minute.
This is 30. You
Look.
said this one was 30.
I'm coming in from the other side now.
Ah.
Let me have a look. Right, what's this one? So this
Don't
is
breathe on me.
this is that one there. So
Make sure they're the right way round.
presumably the stick goes inwards,
In the hole, yes.
like
Stop laughing at the back.
like that. Because then if you put the one on the other side, it looks like a
Pelvis.
looks like a pelvis. There you go. Now he's got a pelvis.
Right, give me there.
I think that's how it's meant to be anyway.
Let me have a look.
Don't quote me on that.
Yeah, it looks about right.
Pelvis.
Right, glue it on.
Hold your legs together. I'm saying,
Doesn't it hold all the other bits up?
I don't
I don't know.
know. Pelvis person. I don't know what the bones in my body do.
All the bits attached to it.
Ah,
Oh, never going to be able to do this. Oh, let's do it that way round. Oh. Got my fingers over the camera. Everybody smile at the camera. Oh God, I can't get everyone in. Why can't I get everyone in?
Did you need me to do that?
I tell you selfies.
Oh God, we got a timer on.
Don't grieve on me.
Oh God, did you all? I bet you all blinked, didn't you?
Yep.
Oh, you're all blurry because you moved. We'll have to do it
Well,
again
I
now.
thought it was going to be instant.
Well, no, there's a timer delay. Sorry, folks, we're just taking selfies.
Yeah.
God, it's a really uncomfortable position.
Well,
It's Master Duck or whatever.
What?
I don't know. That was something that what's his name person said during rugby.
I don't like that one. We might have to do it again.
What?
That's better.
Ah.
What have you done now?
Ah.
Oh, I'm only half in it. Are you sticking them bits on?
Yeah, I am.
You haven't stuck the other two bits on.
I'm not done yet.
There you go, now I'm in it.
Is that a pigeon?
Probably. Clear off. Pan across my roof. Who do you think you are?
Very heavy footsteps for a pigeon. It was probably a bigger one.
No, it's just fat.
All that.
Well, yeah. Right, have you stuck them on yet? Oh, are you being useless?
Oh.
Look at the plan, child.
Which one's
Let's
which?
have a look. Come on, give it here. What's this?
I don't know.
Is this a nostril or something?
No, it's supposed to go on there.
Is it?
Yeah.
Really?
Right.
Right.
Nostril.
Oh no, because look, there's a bit there which fits into that. Is this is the wrong one? I think.
Oh, there's another one here.
Because no, hold on. Doesn't
Let
that
me
bit
have a
connect
look.
to that whole? Or is it meant
You
to?
got the that's this side.
Is it?
This is no. You got it the wrong way up for a start.
It's meant to be like
Look,
that, right?
Oh, get out of the way.
That.
Get out of the way.
Okay.
I can't stand the whining. Look at the plan. Look. Put the bit the right way up. Look at where it goes. It goes on there. Like that, you see? Quite clearly, as it shows in the picture.
I can't see the picture. It's grey.
What, you a
Modern
dog?
grey.
Can't see the TV because it's in colour or something, or whatever it is. What is it with dogs? I can't remember now.
Dogs can't see red or something.
No, I don't know. Right. Stick the one on the other side. So it goes that way round, and it kind of goes back at an angle. Like, yeah, like that somehow. Because you'll see, because it will line up at the bottom there.
So that's what the little circle bit was for. See, I
Why
had
are we
the...
standing on a cotton bud? Why is there a random cotton bud on the floor? Well,
Do you
it
stand on?
goes with a million other random cotton buds on the floor. Right, what we've got to do now is legs. 12 and 13.
leggy.
Are they on this one? Yes, there they are. This is
God,
recipe.
that stinks.
Yes, it does stink. I told you not to stick your nose in it, you
I'm not
weirdo.
sticking my nose in it.
To be honest, it doesn't even smell that bad.
It really does.
What, the
If
solvent?
you can't smell that solvent, there's something wrong with you.
I can smell it. It's not that bad though.
It stinks.
It's not unpleasant.
What? Right, hang on, I'll have to clean this up a little bit.
Like,
With legs.
wig.
Right, you keep your hands to yourself. Which is a very good lesson in life for everyone. Right, that is
Keep your hands
12.
to yourself unless you're having them amputated.
So, look, there's a thing. Look, there's a slot there, and there's a peg there. You got it on the wrong side. You want the
So
other.
that was 12.
Well, I thought it was 12. Maybe it wasn't. Maybe it was 13. Wait, what? No, that is 12.
You trying to put his feet on
Goes
backwards?
this way.
Right, so
You're
they've
right
got the
about.
numbers backwards because that's 12 and they're the right parts. They've just got the wrong numbers back. Right, there's another one for you there, folks. If you're doing this, they've numbered the legs backwards on the plan. So 13 is the left leg, the port leg, and that one, and 12 is the starboard leg.
The right one.
Didn't we have this conversation before about port and starboard?
I don't know. One of them's east, one of them's west.
Well, no, one's left and one's right. I'm sure we did. We went through this whole thing about why there's port and starboard on a ship.
Yeah, we
it
did.
was when we were being attacked by geese on the Pedalo.
Oh, yes, that
Yeah.
was it. Yeah, sorry, it wasn't in a video, folks.
That wasn't a video.
You're probably all wondering what on earth we're talking about now.
That was the geese incident.
That was the goose incident. Not goose. They weren't geese.
They
They
were
were
swans.
swans. We got. We didn't get attacked by them. They were.
Most cordial. They just chewed us.
They nibbled.
Except for you. You were scared of being nibbled, and then you decided that you wanted to be nibbled after everyone else had been nibbled.
And then it hissed at you.
Yeah. It was a very grumpy swan.
I might put that video up. Put it up as a short one.
He's trying his patience now.
Hissed at
Of
by
you getting
goose.
hissed at by it wasn't a goose.
You know what I mean, right? It's quite scary actually. They should put
Well,
a
I
sign
see,
up.
you have to be careful because they are.
They
They
break
can
your
be
legs.
nasty. Right, give me that while you're holding that, so I can see what we've got to do next.
Have you made sure its legs actually line up?
What?
Well, make sure it can stand up
Can it
straight.
stand?
But it's gonna be
It
on.
stands on a rock, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's gonna be on a rock in here.
Oh, I was going to say we've only got a couple of bits left to go.
Oh, look at that.
Oh.
Well, yeah, it's mostly wing, isn't it?
Well, no, it's not the wings are the easy bit. It's the. I'm just actually wondering whether it's worth leaving the wings till last. Although actually,
To be honest, you might better paint the wings separately.
no, I'm not worried about that. It's just more about handling it with the wings flapping off of it.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
Oh,
what?
that's fine.
Oh, it's fine. Just ignore it.
Right,
Just solve
gently put it down and see if it stands up straight.
it.
I mean, it won't stand straight because he hasn't got all of his feet on yet. But good grief.
What?
Right, there's some fluffy bits that have to go on.
Fluffy bits. I've got industrial solvent in my hand.
It will have flashed off by the time you said that.
No, it's still there.
No, that's just where it's burning your skin.
What?
You didn't
Don't
need
worry
that
about
bit.
it. You'll be fine. You're supposed to go, I'm melting! You have no idea what that's from, do you? Because you've never seen The Wizard of Oz, have you? Have you seen The Wizard of Oz,
I
boy?
have to, what, the old one?
Well, yeah, the old one, the original one with,
The
What's her
green,
name
the
in it?
green woman.
well, yeah, she's the Wicked Witch of the West.
Very green.
Yeah. With the flying monkeys.
Like I can't remember any of the
It's
rest.
got a dog in it, child.
I can't remember any of the rest of it, or any of the rest of the
It's
cast.
got a dog called
Toto.
Toto, is it?
I can just
I
remember.
don't think we're in Kansas anymore.
No.
Right, should I give you these one at a time? So that you
Oh,
don't get
yeah.
confused?
I think that'd be good.
Though, to be fair, it is a perfectly valid issue when you've got one person removing parts from the sprue and the other person.
Why did the Wicked Witch need to be green?
What? To make her look wicked?
Yeah.
Obviously, right. That is number 36.
Ah, okay.
So that is that one.
Look how tiny she is. Too tiny. You see?
Right, so what is
Which
it?
one was it?
36.
The one on the front down here.
Does it go there?
Where's it go?
Are you sure? Does it not go around his hips somewhere?
It's there.
Yeah, well, that looks more like his hips to me.
It has hips?
It looks like it's at the back, like between his hips and his. Oh, yeah, his hips there.
No, it goes here, doesn't it? Because those are the end of his ribs.
Well, yeah, but you've got it the wrong way around, haven't you?
No. Have I?
The fluffy bits are supposed to be pointing out. See, look there, child. Look. Oh, God. There's a little divot there that the front of that goes into. So they kind of lay flat, so they're facing outwards. Hang on, what? Let me have a look. Look,
You wanted it.
give me these. Right.
Why does one of its eyes look slightly melted?
What?
Yes.
Oh, God, these plans are useless. Where exactly is this supposed to go?
Yes. Oh, did it really matter? Could you leave it off?
It goes at the back of his ribs.
I don't know if you want. If I had my
I
phone.
think it's meant to go like that. Somehow. Oh, God, if I can actually hold the damn thing. Like that. I think. Right, put some glue on that. Oh,
Mm.
God, it slipped again. It's just very difficult to get hold of. Or does it go like that?
No, I
It looks like it looks like it fits better there. But
No,
then,
it doesn't, because half of the hair's off of it. Drawed it as pointing down. On the plan it looks like it's pointing down. Wait, can you see the picture of the... Oh, you can't see it because the wings are in the way.
No, well, it shows it there. I think you're right. Does it go under those spiky bits or above them?
Pretty good under. Right.
Like that, because it
That
attaches.
looks like it fits. Right, stick some glue on it, child. Something like that, yeah. No, that's enough. Blimey.
Specific glue sound effects.
Right, so they go like that. And it looks like the next one goes here somewhere. So that's 38. So let's do that one next.
Doesn't it have to have one on the
Yeah,
other
I
side?
think that one. Well, yeah, but we get to that bit.
Oh,
Well,
okay.
yeah, that back bit's got a little flat bit, so I should be in there. This is fine.
What?
This is fun.
Shush you. You
Breathing
wanted to
on
build
me.
the thing.
I'm still not entirely sure how the little bloke's meant to fit on his back, because there's not really a hole for him.
Well, you just stick it on with the scales. What are scales? The pokey bits. The no strokey bits. The spikes.
The no strokey bit.
Yeah, the no strokey bits.
Right.
So you might want to do it with the tweezers if you can. 'Cause- Right, now what's the other bit at the front? 35. So let's get that bit ready.
It does kind of look like a really disappointing rack of barbecue ribs.
You think that bit does? Look at those bits.
Oh god, look at them. What are they
There you
for?
go. There you go. There's your disappointing rack of ribs.
What are they even for?
Not a lot of meat on them. Well, I imagine they were probably for the zombie dragon.
They're for the dragon, okay.
Still cut them up and paint them though.
Paint them anyway.
Huh?
I don't
Well, I am seriously considering putting the zombie lord thing together and painting that. I might
Can
do
you
that
do
myself.
not use bits from the...
I don't know. Well, there's plenty of armour here. There's a complete set of armour and there's a head.
Well, there's enough stuff to make one entire dragon and one entire bloke.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if the arms and things... Oh, good grief,
Well,
child.
I'm pretty sure there's a good there's at least two variations of the bloke.
Yeah, there's the...
Because there's the normal one and then there's a named one, I think, which is the third variation for the dragon.
Right, where does that
So you can
supposed
count
to
it
go?
up. Because no, isn't there a third dragon?
No, there's only two.
No,
there's only
he's-
a zombie dragon in there.
It's no,
There,
it's just on the
glue
zombie
it
dragon.
quickly. Oh, hang on, it's moved.
No, but there's more than one variation of Blokey as
Glue.
well. Although I don't think they've put the extra variation of Blokey
Oh.
into the book yet.
No, I don't think so. It's some sort of vampire blokey.
Vampire Lord or something. I don't know. He has a weird
Looks
name.
about right.
He has a weird
Right.
name.
Does it have a name at
So
all?
that's the front one for this side. So that will go on the same way. Or shall I hold it and you glue it?
Yeah, go on.
Because it might be a bit easier. Right, which way round is that supposed to go? Is that supposed to go like that?
I don't suppose you would mind running up the house and going and getting me my drink.
I would mind actually.
Surely be on the same side.
Well,
I'm sure if
So
you're
it's back
thirsty,
a
there's
bit.
water somewhere in there.
There's that little scale there.
It's not water.
what? There is nothing in here that is for human consumption.
Well, there is a pot of water somewhere in there, isn't there?
There is a pot of water, but I wouldn't drink it.
Oh, is it that one down there?
Well, there's bottles of water. I mean, technically they're probably all right. I mean, it's only tap water, but it's been in that bottle for quite a while. I mean, I don't think it's anything wrong with
For
it.
a new game show, is it potable?
Oh, this is ridiculous. can't even hold this thing. Hang on, where are those other ones? Give me them. These might work a bit better.
Apparently tweezers shaped like crow's beaks are more dexterous than normal ones.
Well.
Oh. You're going to have to glue this quick because it keeps moving.
Ooh.
Yeah, not like that.
Why not like that?
So is he hollow, or does he have something in the middle of him?
Oh, he's got some.
He's got
stuff
some
in
kind of weird twirly thing inside him, which is going to be so much fun for you to paint, child.
Yeah.
Or am I painting it?
Well, I'll paint it, I suppose. Please, can you give me my drink?
Can you go and get a drink, please?
It's the blue one upstairs.
Yeah, I know which one it is.
Okay, just checking.
Make yourself useful, boy.
Yeah. Go out in the cold and go and fetch me my drink.
Yeah.
We did put that on the right way, didn't we?
Yeah.
Yeah, 37 goes at the back, which is the one I just cut off. So, although having said that, the amount of things in this where they've got the numbers wrong, it wouldn't surprise me in the slightest if it was.
Fine, only fluffy bits.
If this was wrong as well. Right, let's have a look at this. Where does this go? Something like that, do we think?
No, it should go
Glue.
forward.
Glue!
No, it's good.
Just glue it on. Now it's moved. Oh. Oh! It feels like it should be there, really.
Should it?
I don't know, that's where it's going.
It's asymmetrical.
Yep. It's dead, child. I'm sure it won't complain. Oh, now it's come off again. Oh, good grief. Whose idea was it to build this stupid thing? Where did it... Was it meant to go there? We'll put it there. That'll do. What do you put your phone for?
I don't know, what if I need it?
Right, I'm going to cut the wings off the frame, but we're not going to put them on yet. But we might not. But we might. But we might not.
What am I going to do with this now?
Connect it.
Do with what?
It's fine. Put it
Well, you
here.
brought it up here. Put it in your pocket.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't have pockets.
Oh, well, didn't.
Don't be obnoxious, child.
Just put it on the floor.
Put it in
Hold
my,
it.
You put it in my pocket and I'll sell it.
Right.
Because if it's my pocket, it must be mine.
I see.
Oh, we've got 5 minutes of recording left before it conks out.
What? Oh, possibly.
Well, it usually conks out at 30, so.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm not entirely sure why it does that. Keep an eye on it, child. You're very good at that. Seeing as you've become paranoid.
Yes, I have.
Oh,
Yeah,
no.
This will you'll make a good, good TikToker.
What?
She's really keen to get on TikTok.
No, I'm not.
Right, give me the plans. Let's see what we've got to cut because we need all these rocks and things next, and feet and legs and whatever else. Really? This is Japanese instructions. Read it from right to left.
Shut up! I'm confused when you fold paper like this.
Good grief. Right, let's pop those wings in there for a minute because
Can I
I'm going
look
to
at the
clean those.
wings?
Well, I want to clean them up in a minute.
But I want to look at it.
Oh, good grief.
Well.
Right, so we need 34 and 33. Where is 33? There's 33.
That's what it is. Prince Vordry.
Who? Who's
Apparently.
he when he's not having his head cut off?
What?
I said, who's he when he's not having his head cut off?
Well, presumably.
You don't get that reference because you've never watched Blackadder because you're a Philistine.
Presumably it's
Oh,
him.
Blackadder. We saw that in
Right, you
history.
want that bit.
What?
What?
I'm
You
sure we did.
watched Blackadder in history.
Well, we watched a small
33
clip
and
of it.
32.
Oh right, I thought I was going to say you got to watch the whole of Blackadder in history.
No.
Your history's way better than mine.
There's 32.
Well, we do have Miss who's a teacher, so.
I've never had it.
I'm going to have to
Oh.
bleep that out now.
You're
aren't
gonna,
I?
yeah, you're probably gonna have to believe.
Oh, whoops.
So I get sued by the school.
Oh, you're not allowed to
For
name
you,
drop people
you
either.
two slandering your teachers. Stick those together.
Shout out to.
Don't. Here, do you want the plans back to see what you're doing? But could you just... Right, and then we want 28 and
Does it got everything
29.
in it?
What?
Where's 28 and 29? Where's this one?
Have we run you out of grey primer?
You run me out of grey primer all the time. Fortunately for you, I buy it by the case.
Right.
28. Oh, there's 28.
Does it come in 6-packs or what?
It does come in 6-packs, yes, and I buy 2 6-packs in at once.
Oh right.
So
That could be taken out of context.
because it's cheaper. I can assure you, anybody that knows me knows I don't drink.
Right.
Um,
Don't know why you'd want beer anyway. It's horrible.
huh?
Don't know why you'd want beer anyway. It's horrible.
Well,
Ooh, root beer.
what's that other bit? 20. Oh, you got your hand right over it. 28. That was one I just took off, and 29.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Where is 29? What have you done?
Oh, for God's sake!
29.
Stop sticking bits of yourself to bits of that.
Where is 29? I'm not seeing 29.
It's pretty near one. What?
So that's 28. Yes, it is on the other
Yes,
one.
yeah.
They put all the rocks except for one bit on the other frame.
Yeah.
There's a significant number of skulls on this thing.
No, probably.
Even this little rock has skulls on it.
Everything.
Yeah.
That's their like
Stick them
main
together.
overarching faction thing is death. And they're
Right.
probably gonna have a lot of skulls.
What else? Is there anything else that needs to actually stick together? 27.
25
Oh,
and
27,
24.
27 sticks on top of that bit that you put together. So what's that, 27? 27, that's that bit there.
From, I can't remember.
Wallace and Gromit.
Oh, yeah.
At least you've seen that.
Our camera's conked out.
Why does it do that?
I don't
Every
know.
half an hour it stops recording.
The one I always remember the only thing I really remember about Wallace and Gromit is that woman with an infeasibly big head.
What?
It's not even her head. It's just her mouth is like twice the width of the rest of it.
Well, they're all like that. That's the way. That's the animation style.
Oh no, that's not what he looks
Character
like.
design.
Are there even bits for that in there?
What?
Well, I'm looking at him.
Yeah.
He's a big bloke.
Yeah.
He's also got what appears to be a special dragon.
Yes, he's got the zombie dragon.
No, I think that's different to the normal zombie dragon, isn't it?
I have no idea.
It's got a different face.
Right, are you winning, child?
Oh no, I suppose it's just been painted quite differently. I'm going to read about this one.
Oh, it's fine.
Let's have a look.
I've clicked on monkey.
Yes, you have.
No, even the zombie
Although,
dragon.
to be fair, you could argue that it's just had a massive dragon land on it, so
Yeah.
or you could just
I
move,
mean-
or you could just move it over half a millimetre and those gaps will disappear. But hey, let's not let that little thing like the truth get in the way, eh?
Oh, that's
It's
why he
immersive role
was-
playing.
What?
It's immersive role playing, isn't it?
No, you can't have him because he's for a different faction, apparently.
How rude of them.
That's weird.
I might paint this one pink.
You can paint it whatever colour you want, child. And anybody that says you can't can get knotted.
Yeah, get annoyed.
Because I can guarantee you there'll be loads of people and like, yeah, you can't do that. Yes, you can. It's your model. You paint it however you want.
Yeah, I paid for it.
If you want to paint it bright pink with orange spots, then you do so.
I will.
Just make sure to fill your paint.
Right, okay, so let's get the base just because it's a nice flat surface.
Oh, wow.
What?
We're not actually going to stick it down to the base, but what we're going to do, and you might want a nice flat surface, he says, look at that, it's like a donkey's hind leg.
What?
The base, look at it.
Oh,
Look at that. Can you see that?
it does appear to be
It's
quite.
completely not flat at all. Good grief.
I like this. There you go, Small. You can have the literal pack of wolves.
I want one of them.
You want one of everything. Right, we need something flat to put that on. Blah, 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 blah.
His head.
Get that cutting board from behind there. Don't knock everything on the floor.
Get that cutting board from behind.
There, you can see it.
Them.
Right, how do you envision me?
Slide it out. Don't be useless.
Yeah.
I had a little tiny cutting board on. I wish I might have done it.
There it is. That's really not flat.
It's not flat either. It's been that
That's
long.
less flat than the base.
Ah, the good old search for a flat surface.
Well,
Do it on
it's
the
just more,
floor.
it's more finding
You think
flat.
the floor's a flat surface?
The floor is flat in here. That's the one thing that is flat in here. Floors are flat. All the walls are square. I put this shed together. Believe me, the floor is flat and the walls are square.
I see.
Right. Well, just move that stuff out of the way for a minute. Right, and that will go flat in a minute. Just put that back on there. Lean on it or something.
Isn't that a bit of rock for the other bloke?
What? I don't know. It says put it together, so we put it together. 25 and 24, I suppose. Yeah. Oh, we need a foot as well, apparently. 23.
Foot. No, that's just for his wing.
What?
This rock.
Oh, it's for his wing. Yeah. Where is 23?
Toe wings.
Right, we need
Little
that.
toe wings. What is up with little toe wings?
I'm not sure a zombie dragon has toe beans.
Yes, it does. Why can't it have toe beans?
Because it's not a cat. Cats have toe beans.
What does it have then? Toe sausages.
Eviscerating claws, I would imagine.
I don't know. We can
Look at his little eviscerating claws.
we can ask the app what it has.
The app.
Yeah.
Is it the app?
The yap.
According to the app, it has skeletal talons.
Well, there you go. Right.
Wingers.
Thanks to the
Where does that bit go? Oh, that just goes on his other wing. So that goes on one wing, and that one goes on the other wing, and goes on top of
That one.
that one. Is it that one?
Mhm.
That was 24 and 24, wasn't it?
thanks to the official Warhammer
I
80
have
Sigmar
no
app.
idea.
Yeah, I think.
I'm one of these people who likes to have rocks, but I have no idea how they work.
No, it looks like it has bits on it that connect to the bits on. Yeah, this thing goes together.
Because what is that?
Right.
What do we do with this bit then, or is that for the
Well, that's probably for the little guy.
53?
It definitely goes together.
Does
Should
it?
we just stick it on?
Well, you can do. And while you're doing that, I'm going to clean up these wings a little bit because mould lines. Because if there's one thing this thing has plenty of, it's mould lines.
Ugly. Don't breathe in the little plastic floaties.
Why not?
I don't think they're very good for you.
Microplastics, good for you. It's in all the food.
It's a what?
Microplastics.
What did you call it?
Microplastics.
I know that. You said it was a something food.
I said it's in all the food.
Oh. Yes, it is. It's in everything. Apparently it's in the air as well.
Yeah, you inhale a credit card's worth of microplastics every 7 seconds or something. I don't know.
I don't think it's quite that much, otherwise your lungs
The
would
time
collapse.
gets shorter and shorter each time.
I don't know. First it was
Pretty sure it's every
first
week
it was
or
a
every year.
Then you told me it was a week. Now
No, I said it's a year. Then
No,
you
I-
said it was a week. And
I
now it's
s-
7 seconds. Apparently.
I said it was a year. You said it was a week.
Nah,
Yes.
nah,
Yes.
nah.
I remember. I
Can you
was.
not say nah, please?
Nah.
I remember
Why not?
quite vividly. I was taking.
No, no, that's not how it
I
happens.
was taking a
That's
sip of the disgusting cucumber grass
No.
juice.
Yeah, and then he said, "Oh, something about microplastics. You eat a credit card size every week." And I was like, "No, that's a year."
No, you did.
Yes,
Stick a
I
wing on. Stop
did.
saying nah.
Why can't I?
You're
'Cause it's
wrong.
a ridiculous thing to say. It's like saying nah.
Nuh-uh.
What's wrong with saying nuh?
If I ever hear you say nah, child, you should be disowned.
Nuh-uh.
What's wrong with it? How does this go in here? Or does it go the other way?
Like
It
a
goes on that
wing.
way.
Well, I know that. How does the wing?
I was going to say that thing's not a zombie dragon anyway. It's a
Terrorgeist.
No, but even the zombie dragon isn't a zombie dragon.
It's a wyvern.
Right.
2
I'll
legs
get,
and 2 wings.
I'll get on to Games Workshop with that, shall I?
Go on then. Write them sternly worded email.
Signed Angry of Guildford. Apologies to any viewers in Guildford.
No one lives in Guildford, do they?
Oh, no one real anyway.
Well, I don't know, because I used to work in Guildford and I never actually met anyone who came from there. Everybody worked there, but nobody actually came from
Isn't
there.
Guildford just like a bunch of office buildings?
I don't know what Guildford actually is, but
It's a town in Surrey.
Oh.
Right,
What?
stick that wing on.
I'm not going to fill it up for you as well.
no, what?
Oh.
Fine,
Oh.
fine. The floor broke. It's full. And the pointy bits on it.
Oh God.
It's fine. Everything's fine. Ah! Oh no! Oh no! Okay,
What are you doing?
it's fine. It's only 40 quid's worth of plastic. Everything's fine.
Can you stop? Because you're going to get me demonetised, the pair of them.
No, you can't get demonetised for that because it's a cover.
Oh, believe me.
Can you?
You can, yes, you can get demonetised for breathing funny nowadays, it seems.
Sorry.
I've
Susan.
been demonetised for things that are clearly, they say, no, that's fine, you can do that, and I do that and get demonetised. Stop making those weird noises, child.
Yeah, you'll get us demonetised.
You sound like a strangled ferret.
Apologise to Susan.
Who?
Hey, Susan.
It was Susan, whatever her name was, the CEO of YouTube that isn't the CEO of YouTube.
Oh, sorry,
right.
Susan.
She got replaced by a bloke who's just so bland that everyone just forgets he exists.
Can you just remember where this is going when you've finished biting the hand that feeds you?
Alright, I'm sorry.
Not that it feeds you very much. I don't know who he is either. Anyway,
comment down below if you know what his name is.
are you just going to say like, comment, subscribe at the end of every sentence?
That's what you're meant to do, isn't it?
Well, technically, yeah.
And then you fill up 90% of the description with random tags.
Right, now you need to stick all them bits on,
Hmm?
as per the plan.
Hmm? Where's the other half of this rock?
What?
Where's the other half of this rock?
Where is the other half of that rock? That's a very good point, child.
Wow.
what you've
Which
done.
rock is that?
It is
It's-
32. Wait, oh wait, is this? No. I don't know. Oh, it's that one. It is 34, I think. It's 33, so it is 34, I think.
34. Oh, there's 34. I did wonder what that bit was for.
Wait.
I kept
Yeah,
thinking it
no,
was a-
wait.
I
Yeah,
kept thinking
no,
it was a
wait.
cake.
Yeah. Why don't you stand up? Sit.
Why doesn't he stand up? Because he's not on his thing properly, so he's all out of kilter because he hasn't got half his feet.
Can I go to he?
Well, it. Sorry for assuming its gender.
They, them, Terrorgeist.
Well, yeah, there you go. No, don't even start on that. Be an interesting pronoun, though.
Terrorgeist.
What?
This doesn't film here very well.
What?
It's got the gap there.
Well, you know what do you do?
Burn it!
Well, melt it. Chemical reactions are your friend, child.
Are they?
Tasty.
Fun with chemicals.
Fun with chemicals.
Fun with dangerous solvents.
What's the point of getting my first chemistry set when you just have solvents?
Well, I will tell you now, child of mine, that in the 1950s, the home chemistry
God.
sets had actual radioactive isotopes in them.
Radioactive
Because
isotope.
everybody was
Anymore.
mad about radiation and the atomic age, and so home chemistry sets actually had radioactive elements in them.
And what was wrong with that?
Yeah.
No one ever had issues.
Certainly explains a lot about the subsequent generations, I feel like I should point out.
I mean,
in certain parts
there
of the
was
world.
there was that one kid that made a nuclear reactor in his shed or whatever, but you know, other than that.
Building a nuclear anything is easy. It's getting hold of the fissionable materials that's the tricky bit.
What?
Yeah. Governments feel they can't have fissionable material.
Right, now start sticking those bits on.
If you want a procuring fit, no, we can't do that.
So, this is going to be fun. Which bit's that? 30. Where does that
So
one
this
go?
bit goes on
That goes
here.
on there, doesn't it? Or on the
job.
floor. You're worse than me for dropping stuff on the floor. Apparently that's a symptom of ADHD,
What?
dropping stuff.
Is it?
I think it just
apparently.
means you're clumsy.
Well, no, apparently being clumsy is a
I wonder if it's a symptom of sign nowadays.
well, that's because medical things have progressed.
Can
There you go. I'll stick that
do
on there, shall I?
please? Maybe my fingers do, please. Thanks.
Sit there and hold that for an hour. Don't laugh, don't breathe, don't smile. Stop blinking. Why have you gone purple? Right, that'll probably do for that. So, put that down very carefully. And now we want his other back leg. I think it's that bit over there, isn't it?
Oh, there's a little bit. Yeah, that's right.
Right, now what I would suggest you do is turn him round. And, yeah. Does that go there?
Yeah.
Is that he's got his wing back further on that side. Have you put that wing on backwards?
No.
Oh no, you haven't. That's right. I can't even see what you're doing to get to the glue. So
Give it here, I can.
good grief! Just don't spill it, because that stuff really is dangerous.
Go in.
Oh, now he tells me.
Well, no, these little small quantities are over. If you get it spilt all over you, then it'll be nasty.
Yeah, don't get it
We'll
spilled
have
all
to drag you
over
out in
you.
the garden and hose you off. Give me that. Don't pass it over edge, you twit.
And it's stable.
Yeah, until you drop it. Everything's fine until it goes wrong. As the
Yeah,
old saying
exactly.
goes, it's all fun and games until someone loses an eye.
It's all fun and games until the nuclear reactor goes critical.
What's that? Something or other's law. If something can go, rogue's will.
Murphy's Law.
I thought it was
Sod's
Sod's
law.
law.
Well, it's Sod's Law as well, but there are a whole bunch of bunch of Murphy's Laws.
Who's Murphy?
like-
How come he
like-
gets laws?
Like Friendly Fire isn't.
Yeah.
Tracer works both ways. If you can see the enemy can see you. I wouldn't drag
Cover
that
your
around
eyes.
too much. Right, now stick your front bits on.
Although that leads to one of the real questions of life. Why is thermal imaging equipment so expensive?
Because it has to be made to a very, very, very precise standard.
Couldn't they just make me an imprecise one?
The Milan thermal sights we used to use in the anti-tank platoons could spot the heat from a human head at 400 metres.
Isn't a Milan a missile?
Yes.
Oh.
Wait.
Missile infantry launched anti-armour something or other.
What's
Dangerous.
N?
I don't know. Can't remember now. Or the M might be man portable. I can't remember. But it's man portable anti-tank
It's
system.
Something.
A man portable thing in the army means that two people can just about pick it up.
Hmm.
Anything like that. Is that right?
Didn't they mostly duct tape Milans to the top of the Warrior?
Yeah.
No, they were fitted as part of the turret.
Didn't they just stick out the top?
No, they're mounted on top of the turret,
Yeah, that's what I mean.
so you could load it from. You could come out of the turret and fire it, and then you could go back in the turret and hide.
Also, because it's up high, you can fire over things.
Well, it's also less likely you're going to stuff it into the ground.
That's true.
Because one of the things that you may not realise about a Milan is that I can't remember what range it is now. 50 metres or something. When you fire it, when you first shoot it, it's basically a dumb rocket. It just goes.
Mm-hmm.
And then when it gets to, I can't remember. Any anti-tank guys in the crowd answer that. What's the control range on a Milan? It might be 125, it's something like that. But when it gets to that distance, the missile drops a metre, and you then guide it. So you have to pre-aim, and if you look in the reticle of a Milan post, you've got the actual reticle, and then below that you have another smaller reticle, and you have to aim up first, and it's so that it gives the missile flies up slightly, so that when it drops, it doesn't stuff into the ground. Because those missiles, I mean, at the time were like 14 grand each or more. I can't remember now. They're expensive,
Yeah.
and then what you don't want to do is stuff it into the ground, which I saw someone do at a firepower demo once. It was hilarious.
Right.
A night shoot. And there's all the GPMGs going off, Tracer going everywhere, Milan firing across, and then suddenly this Milan comes sailing majestically across the range and then went thonk into the ground. And it's like, ha ha ha, you didn't pre-aim, you twit. I bet there was someone beating the snot out of that guy.
Mm-hmm.
Not only did he miss, but he stuffed a £14,000 missile into the ground. But yeah, anyway. So yes, you pre-aim so that when the missile drops, it doesn't hit the ground, and then you can control it.
Keep this in mind if you're ever going to use a Milan ATGM.
I don't know if they even use Milan anymore.
I don't think so. It's got mostly phased out with the Javelin, hasn't it? Just like everything
Yeah,
else.
but the Milan's got a much greater range on it, I think. I don't know.
But they're duct taping Javelins to the top of everything these days.
Well, right, stick the last bit on, Charles. Come on, people are getting bored now.
Well, yeah, but this bit isn't sticking on properly.
Is that on the right way round? Are you sure?
How's it going to fit on the other one?
Isn't that the
Ah.
arm for the...
Oh, that's far too big.
No. Okay.
No, it's the right
Definitely
right
the-
I was going to
piece.
say, isn't that the rock for the dragon?
It
But-
says, is it not supposed to be the other way round?
No.
So it's facing forwards.
Well, no, because then the claws will be on backwards. It goes
that
on
is
there,
meant
but
to be
it's-
facing forwards, isn't it? Hold on, get out of the way. Let me see the instructions.
It's just not sticking on.
It-
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, she's
I
right.
suppose it
does
is.
go that way round.
Oh, it's because it's meant to be like a little clump of rocks. There's all the bases bits are meant to go together, aren't they?
No, I don't think that. I think they're just close together.
Oh.
You see, I think it's one of those things they're actually intending you to stick it down onto the base.
Yeah.
But I think once you get his other hand on, he should stand up. With a bit of luck. Or maybe not. Or he might just face plant. In which case we'll just stick a cocktail stick in his gob for now to
Right.
hold him up until the glue dries. Oh, right, is that it?
Mm-hmm.
Well, it's certainly been a group effort anyway. I think we've all stuck bits on.
See, that was helpful after all.
Woo.
Well,
Good job, child.
would you like to try again? You wanted it.
Ugh. Now this is fell over again.
It's empty. It's empty.
You're not having mine. Oh. Right, get out of the way, child.
Move.
Go and get a drink or whatever you're doing if you're doing while I try and get this to stand up.
Be careful because that's probably going to go off in a minute.
Oh.
Bye then.
Oh, should we back in that? Oh. Right, let's get rid of that for a minute. Oh, I'll have to glue that again. It's moved too much. Oh. Get in there. Stay. Right, it's supposed to go something like that. As soon as I let go of that, it's going to move. Has that foot slipped off again, hasn't it? Oh, grief. Is it? Or is it meant to be like that? No, it's not quite like this. There's a gap at the back there. Right, I'll just sit and hold this for a minute.
Does he not have something to go on the end of his tail?
I don't know. So we'll figure that out in a minute.
Here it comes.
Right, let's find something to fit under there. Will that fit under there? Because it would be incredibly appropriate if it did, because that's actually a support from a 3D print. That is not going to go under there. What about this? That works. Right.
Carol.
Right, we'll let that dry for a minute. Let's have a look at these plans. Oh,
Is that it?
does he not have it on the end of his tail? 'Cause he looks like he should have something on the
Yeah,
end of his tail.
that looks like an attachment point, not a
But
pull.
it's no, it isn't. Apparently.
Hold on, let's grab the. Give us that.
No, I don't think it is.
No, I think that is it.
We can look at the little
Oh my god.
3D thing on the. Thank you to Warhammer for giving us a. No, that's not what I want, Warhammer.
Well, I'll say there's nothing on here that looks like a tail.
Thank you to Warhammer for letting us look at this lovely little 3D printy thing.
What we do need, however, is this.
Oh yeah, we've got to stick him together. haven't
No,
we?
he just has nothing on the end of his tail.
Right,
He
I'm
just
just going to
has a little
move that to
short
one
tail.
side slightly.
I think that's-
Right, let's have a look.
Oh, we need to drill the holes in things as well.
All right, leg. Leg. 61 and 62. Which for his arms. I'm just kind of curious, actually, viewers, because this will be the second one of these you've seen, if any of you are actually bothering to still watch. It's I've tried to leave these as much as possible in real time to kind of show you just how long it takes to build one of these things, especially with 3 of you trying to do it at the same time.
Hello.
I thought you had to do it with. I thought you had to do it in under 30 seconds, otherwise everyone will click off.
What?
No, no.
59.
Oh, you should put the soap scraping on it.
You gotta get.
What?
You gotta get the soap scraping over one half of the screen, Subway Surfers over the other quarter, and then you can have the little bit at the top left of the actual what you're doing.
What are you babbling about?
Have you not seen that?
No.
Right.
And I'm quite pleased about it by the sounds of it.
If you've heard about the soap scraping and the Subway Surfers, hit that like button.
And subscribe.
Like,
And pay for me to buy more models.
If anyone from Games Workshop is watching, I'll I don't know. Just send us models.
you want to encourage more girls into the hobby, right?
Yeah, there you go.
So what better way to encourage more girls than to give girls free stuff
Yeah.
or something? I don't know.
If that's the case, I'm a girl.
67.
I want free Games Workshop stuff.
Yeah, girl.
That is not the not the way, child.
Yeah, is that really?
Because now you're just being obnoxious. 66.
Which one of us?
You.
Which you?
Calling him a girl.
Oh,
Yeah.
he's got long hair.
I've got long hair. You're going to call me a girl?
Bob Marley had long hair.
Oh, no.
No, but
You're all wrinkly.
don't misgender people. Well, I wonder why that is.
Yeah, don't misgender people.
Anyway,
No misgendering.
right. Let's stick this little Herbert together.
Which one's he gonna be?
Well, he's the thingy.
Thingy.
This thingy, whatever this thing
Just
is.
a normal one.
Are you supposed to?
Just the standard.
Oh, okay. Let's see how that works. Right.
The Aberrant Ghoul King, I believe.
Abhorrent, isn't it?
Aberrant.
Oh,
Yeah.
I thought it was abhorrent.
Well.
Oh, camera's gone off.
Oh, God's sake. The abhorrent or aberrant. How's it spelled? Is it spelled abhorrent or aberrant?
A-B-O-H-R-A.
Then it's abhorrent. Aberrant is a different word.
Oh, what does that mean then?
It effectively means the same thing.
Aberrant. That was one of the Ark DLCs, wasn't it?
What?
Hit that like button if you like Ark DLCs.
Will you stop telling people to hit the like button?
You gotta do it or they'll forget.
And speaking of,
Oh god.
Oh,
I've noticed there's some new
Planet Zoo DLC?
fancy what's
how
it
much
called?
is it going to cost me?
I don't actually know. It's not come out yet. It's coming out on the 13th, which is in 2 days.
Which means it's going to cost me money, viewers.
Yes, it's for Jurassic World Evolved. And
Are you
it's,
still playing that?
yeah, sometimes.
Okay.
I will if you
Yes,
get me the new
sometimes.
It's got a DLC and it's got little shiny things.
Oh, good. Well, of course, you've got to have the shiny things,
How
haven't
much
you?
no,
Planet
this
Zoo have you played?
About 1,000 hours.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, to be fair, she does get her money's worth out of Planet Zoo.
Mm-hmm. It's a lot of Planet Zoo.
Right, now
Although
then.
it is lagging significantly.
Well, it's
Well.
hardly surprising considering the amount of animals you've got stuffed in it. Surprised anybody can even get in the gate of the zoo. Right, how does that go? That goes like that.
Need to get another external graphics card.
Can you stop slurping that, child?
Yeah, stop slurping.
Oh, it's like Nanny Judy, stop sucking the side of the glass or it'll break.
Well, that's because Nanny Judy's old. And that's what people said in those days.
Do you not have to bleep her name?
What? No, because she's
Oh.
a family member.
Really?
And it's, honestly, you don't ever think that Nanny Judy's ever going to watch this, do you?
Exactly, and there's probably about 50 people called Nanny Judy. Like and subscribe if you know Nanny Judy.
You're supposed to say like and subscribe whether you do or you don't.
No, you're meant to say like if you know someone and subscribe if you don't, because then you give them the choice.
Oh.
Anyway,
Thing.
I hope you're all enjoying this.
Like and subscribe if you're enjoying this, and like and subscribe if you're not enjoying this.
Now you
Yeah,
see what
pretty
I
much.
have to put up with. This has got some horrible mould lines on it.
Ooh, mouldy. You think people are born with mould lines?
What?
Probably not.
Oh.
I suspect not, child. No, because they don't come out of a mould.
Do they not? Do they not have to be pressed into shape?
No.
Press you into shape.
No. I thought I was supposed to be
Oh.
doing the team.
What?
I thought I was supposed to be doing
Well, I'm just doing this bit.
and then you can draw some holes in his feet.
Yeah, well, we'll drill some holes in his feet when this is well and truly dried.
Oh, but that will be ages. Stop standing so close to me.
We're standing in about a foot square of space. There's not much I can do about it. Now what we've done, my
Well,
shoes fly.
stand
Oh, he's not
over in
goes
your
backwards.
foot square of space.
Alright, that goes like that.
I'm picking about the old spider webs.
Right.
What are you doing?
I'm removing your coal. Oh, it's a little pid. That's
Oh,
dead.
there's loads of pids in here. It's not dead, it's probably a skin where it's shed.
Oh, that as well.
Right, and then...
Imagine if we shed skins.
Well, technically you do.
Yeah.
Well, you do, don't you? Your skin cells renew, so... That's what most dust is.
Skin.
Skin
It's,
cells.
it's dead bits of people.
Mm. Look at all the skin.
Well, no, most of the dust in here is paint, to be honest.
Don't touch the dust in here. For the same reason you're not meant to touch any of the dust in Chernobyl.
Well,
Although,
this dust
So-
isn't quite as bad as that, but...
I'm sure I saw something the other day, so...
Oh god.
So... so... If a baby, yeah...
A baby, yeah? What's a baby, yeah?
No, so if a baby
Oh!
has... Oh, no, what did you do?
I've dropped the little tiny skull thing on the floor.
Oh. What little tiny skull thing.
Found it.
So if a baby
That's
has...
why you sweep the floor.
So,
So when you drop things on the floor, you can find them again.
so if a
Not that
baby
that always
has
works.
a skeleton, yeah, and
A
the
skeleton,
mother also has the skeleton, yeah, and the baby is inside the mother, doesn't that mean that the average number of skeletons inside of human is more than one?
Yes, it does.
Well. How does
We're
that
arachnids!
how does that relate to you seeing something the other day?
Oh, that's the thing that she saw.
Right.
Oh, good grief. This is... Alright, that's meant to go there, so now I've got to try and hold that while I glue it.
Go on, small hop 2, you're closer.
No, it's alright, I can manage.
Yeah, see, he can manage.
So I had it in the right place. No, it isn't in the right place. No, it's
Having
really,
fun?
no, it's really not in the right place.
You got to paint it yet?
Hmm.
Oh no, I think we're all right. Little dog under there as well.
Breathe on me.
Grr. Arg. Anyway. Right, well what we're going to do now is we're going to leave these to dry for a while, let them set up. and then we
drill
will...
holes in them.
Well, I was going to say we're going to prime them, and then we'll drill holes in them. So, yeah. Back in a bit. Right, so kids are in the house. What I want to do is try and sort this guy out. Now, my daughter said that she wants to be able to take this off of the model and put it on, because it has a thing where you can display it on the base on its own. And that's what she wants to do. But the first thing I've got to do is try and figure out exactly where this goes, because it's not very clear in the plan. So hopefully you can see that, but there on his foot there's a little cutout that's supposed to fit over one of these ribs somehow, and I haven't quite been able to figure out exactly where he's supposed to go. I think it's about there somewhere. But it's difficult to see exactly where he's supposed to, how this foot is supposed to go. I don't, oh sorry, it's not under the camera. It's, yeah, it's just a bit like trying to get it in place, and it's difficult. Oh, good grief, these wings on this thing get in the way so much. Right, let's get hold of him like that and see if we can figure this out. Because it feels like he kind of wants to go there somewhere, but then his foot doesn't really line up with the ribs properly. It's difficult to... Because the way that bit is, I know what it's going to happen. I'm going to, when I figure it out, it's just going to drop into place, and I'm going to go, oh, that right, that's where it goes. But it's because according to the plan, let me move this out of the way for a second. Where are the plans? There they are. I'm just trying to find the right page. Hang on. Oh, there it is. I'll be able to get this under this camera. But you see, it shows there, and then it says, "Oh yeah, just drop him down onto there," and yet it doesn't really, you know, work. So let's just see if we can count this out. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So it's the 9th one back. It's like he's supposed to go somewhere around there. So let's see if we can figure this out. Honestly, this thing's been doing my head in. Right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So it's that big one there. That's what I thought. It's oh god, it's this one here. So he's supposed to go around that one somewhere. But he just doesn't seem to want to fit very well. Oh, where's his leg? Oh, I think it's like that. That looks fairly... Yeah, I think it's there. Okay. All right. We'll go with that. So what I want to do is... I need to drill a hole in there. This is going to be exciting. Oh, can't get the drill bit out now. There we go. Oh. Come on, out. That's it. Right, so that's that. Might need to make that hole slightly bigger, but we'll worry about that in a minute. Let's put that to one side for a second. Now, this is going to be the hilarious bit, because what I've got to do now is drill a hole in his leg. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to just snip a bit off of here. Oh, where are my glasses? I just want to flatten this a little bit, just to give me something to drill into. Because the trouble is, his foot isn't very thick. I'm going to try and drill this now without drilling a hole in my finger. I think what I might do is put this on here. Now, how is that? Yeah, it needs to basically go. Right, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to use this to make a little divot. This is a good way if you're drilling little tiny holes. Use the point of the knife to create a little, like a little. It's like, you know, countersinking, or you're using a center punch on metal. I think I've already drilled right through his foot there. Yeah, I have. Oh, well, never mind. That's all right. Okay, now I did drill a hole right through his foot, but I think we'll get away with it. He says, so you can see daylight through his foot now. Now, what I need is something to use for a pin. I think I might know what to use here. Right, this might work. But what I'm going to need to do is figure out if I can get that. I might need to make that hole slightly bigger. Where? Right, let's just measure this quickly. So that is just over 1 millimetre. Sorry, just under 1 millimetre. So that's 0.8 millimetres. Right, now this drill bit. Oh, get off. This drill bit is 0.75 millimetres. So, with a bit of luck and a bit of brute force and ignorance, what we might be able to do here is just work that around a little bit. Now let's see if we can get that in there. Oh. Has it started? Oh. What I've got to be careful of. There we go. What I wanted to be careful of is that I didn't shove that through and jam it into my finger. Right, okay, so let's get that so it's flush at the top there, because that nicely fills that hole. Now, I think the problem that we're going to have is that pin might need to be bent slightly. Now, let's see if that will fit in there. Because I think we're going to have to bend this pin slightly. Yeah, it does go in. Right, so we need to put a bend on that. So let's take this back out. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to hold it so I know how far it goes into his foot. Now, I have another pair of these pliers. And what I'm going to do is hold that and give that a bend. And hopefully that will work. So let's pop this back in his foot. Like that. Now I've got to figure out which angle to put this at. Oh, everything on this is so spiky, you can't get hold of it. Right. Something like that, I think. Right, let's get all that out of the way. Let's get this back in. Or do we need to put it the other way around? I might need to go the other way around, actually. Like that. Yeah, I think that might work. How's that? I think that'll work, you know. It's not perfect, but it's not far off. Might need to just take a little bit of the bend out of it. Oh, let's take it out. I don't want to risk breaking his foot off. Let's just take a little touch of this bend out. Like that. And I think that might do it. Oh, get in there. Yeah. That looks right, doesn't it? Yeah, we'll do it like that. So we need to make a rock. I'll glue that in with a bit of super glue, and then I'll get these primed up, and we also need to make a rock for him to sit on, because the trouble is, the rock that he's supposed to sit on is this rock here, which obviously he is, you know, you have like one or the other, which seems a bit silly to me, but you know, we need to make something else for him to stand on, but we'll figure something out for that. So yes, I'll glue this in and get these primed up, and then we'll go on from there. And here is our finished article for now anyway. So what do you think, child? Are you happy with it so far?
Mildly content.
So anyway, yes, this is the, what is it,
Terrorgeist.
Terrorgeist with the abhorrent Ghoul King, or whoever he is. And yeah, we had some interesting moments with this along the way, but on the whole it went together fairly well. You've got the joy of painting it now, so...
Yay!
Are you going to paint it on camera, or are you going to paint it on...
Suppose so.
Well, you don't have to.
No, it's fine.
So... Yeah, so it looks like there might be another video with us painting this. Although I might do this one. Can I do this?
No, you can't.
Yeah. Why can't I do the Ghoul King?
Why do you want to do the Ghoul King?
Because maybe I do. Whatever, you do it yourself. I don't care. It's your thing. Anyway.
Show me new painting techniques.
Well, yeah, you can do that. Yes. So. Anyway. Moving swiftly on. Yes, hopefully you've enjoyed this little descent into madness. And it looks like there's going to be at least one follow-up. I don't know what my son's doing with the Hell Pit Abomination thing. I don't know if he's already painted that or not, or yet, or what. But anyway, you might see at least bits of that.
We call it Bob for short.
What? Call what Bob?
The Hell Pit Abomination.
Well, that's down to your brother.
Oh.
I thought you were naming all the individual rats on it.
Yeah. We've got Fred. We've got Charlie. We've got.
Anyway, so yes. Yeah, we'll probably be doing a painting follow-up to this. We'll slap some paint on it, see what it was like. But in the meantime, I'd like to take a moment to thank my top-tier patrons, Howard, Amy and Hawaii Clive O, for their continued support, and indeed all of my other patrons and channel members and all you lovely people at home. It's very much appreciated. And yes, we will see you on the next video. Say goodbye, Katie.
Goodbye, Katie.
Anyway, there you go. Cheers. Bye.